This is a transitional stage at the end of a transition, meaning that in 4 years' time, Somalis are going to get the chance to actually vote in a general election under universal suffrage. Now, as of tomorrow, the new leadership, old faces, new faces, are going to have to adapt to a new set of rules. And I think that's what's fundamental, because what Somalis, I believe, at the end of the day, are less concerned about the face and more about feeling that something new has emerged which is going to allow them eventually to draw the benefits of a better system of politics, of a better management of the economy. And it's going to be up to whoever's elected, to actually deliver that. And I think there's sufficient has occurred now for them to be very, very well aware that the games of sort of conducting politics from a palace, as it were, no longer holds. It's going to be politics with the people. And that's what's going to have to emerge. And I say that as an outsider who's just been watching. My view is that the new leadership will have to adapt itself to the system rather than the system adapting itself to the individuals. We, the international community, are going to be ready, if that occurs, to just come in and back. Irrespective of the individual, it's the system that matters.
Let's talk about security now, Mr. Rondos. AMISOM has been doing a lot with very little. They have made tremendous advances, getting out of Mogadishu. Now they're fighting Al-Shabaab in the bush. They're even talking about heading to Kismayu in a week. We've also heard up to 2 weeks. Will the international community be willing to give AMISOM more if they continue at the rate that they have done?
AMISOM is one of the truly great success stories of Africa. And Africa should be proud of what AMISOM is doing. We, in turn, from the international community, are absolutely persuaded that AMISOM is the example of how a region and a continent begins to address its own security. So we're ready to be partners to that and to continue to provide support. It's entirely natural. It's in everyone's interest that AMISOM continues the excellent work it's done. It continued to get the support it's been receiving. And it should do so globally. The EU is one of the major contributors to AMISOM, but that should be spread around because this is in the global interest. What AMISOM is delivering is security not just for Somalis, it's delivering security to a region, and actually, in effect, it's delivering security globally. And I must say, my hat's off to Africa, and Africans should be proud. Not enough people know that.
All right, thank you very much for your time. Mr. Alex Rondos of the EU Special Representative to the Horn of Africa joining us this evening. As I said, tomorrow a new page in Somalia's history. Presidential candidates tonight sleeping off what could be a very long night. We know certainly that organizers are going well into the night tonight to make sure that tomorrow is safe, free and fair. Robin Creel in Mogadishu. Back to you in Johannesburg.